My name's Aaron Kelly. I'm a unit manager here in Oberstown Detention Campus. I suppose I've always been involved with working with young people. Since I was a teenager, I would have coached football with my local football club. I moved on then to work in the disability sector for 10 years, which gave me a really good grounding for transferring into Oberstown to develop my career and my skill set. A lot of young people in Oberstown, they come from very disadvantaged backgrounds, and I suppose our role is to provide them with the tools to maximise their potential and move away from engaging in offending behaviour. When a young person arrives to the campus, they go through an admission procedure. They'll be reviewed by the health and wellbeing team here on campus. They'll be allocated 2 key workers who will then plan a placement planning meeting with them. And a placement planning meeting is all about getting the key people in that young person's life together, painting a picture about where the young person is, and then we will reconvene every 5 weeks after that, see what developments have been made. When a young person is on remand for over 2 weeks, we'll also look at a Justice Star assessment. So the Justice Star looks at 10 different areas of the young person's life, and we look to see what areas the young person may need support in, and then we can make the appropriate programme referrals for that young person to meet their needs. The day-to-day running of the unit, it can be very busy. We can have up to 8 young people on a residential unit. So we cover everything from the young person having court appearances, visits. They may have appointments with clinicians or professionals. They may have to consult with their legal team. And then we also have the school running from 10 until 3 and activities from 4 until 7:30. So it's a very busy environment, but I suppose that's what keeps the young people ticking over. It's all about keeping them in routine, keeping them active. And then I suppose in the evenings then it's about winding down. Behaviour management is something that we need to consider as well. So all staff on the campus are trained in safety interventions, and this includes de-escalating challenging situations and physical restraints when required. But the key to I suppose managing challenging situations is down to the relationships that the staff build with the young people here in Oberstown. We have a very, very experienced staff team, some with over 30 years experience, and it's all about building the relationship with the young person. So when a young person is going through crisis, we can use that relationship to take them back out and keep everyone safe. I suppose my role, I'm a unit manager, so I'm responsible for the care of up to 8 young people on a residential unit. We have a full team of residential social care workers on each unit as well. Day to day, it's about meeting the needs of the young person through our model key hop. So that looks at everything from care to education, health and well-being, dealing with offending behaviour, and then preparing the young person to return to their families in the community. We have a wide range of activities and programmes available on the campus for the young people. They also have the opportunity to gain qualifications while they're here. So whenever they return to their communities, they have a better chance of engaging in employment. So I suppose skills that staff need to work in an environment like this come down to communication skills, being open-minded when you're working with the young people, engaging in reflective practice to see how situations could be handled differently, and sort of showing compassion and empathy as well towards the young people because they come from such challenging backgrounds. There's a huge amount of support on campus as well for the staff from the employee assistance programme. We have a whole team of peer support workers on the campus, and we also have our own organisational psychologist who does fantastic work on the campus with the staff. You cover a huge amount of training on your induction, everything from MAPA, which is now called safety interventions, manual handling, you have fire training. So it's important that people understand what they're coming in on throughout their induction period. So the young people can present with very challenging behaviours at times, and it's important that we upskill our staff to be prepared for that. What attracted me to the job is working with the young people. I've always felt that I can connect with young people from playing sport throughout my life, and also engaged in training football with juvenile teams and working in the disability sector for 10 years. So I suppose I get a lot of my satisfaction whenever I build relationships with the young people and I see the positive changes that they've made throughout their time in Oberstown. And some young people, it might take them a little bit longer. It may be 5 years or 10 years down the line before we see those changes come into fruition, but it's about planting the seeds for change in these young people. So our role is really to provide them with the support and the tools in order to make positive changes in their lives.